Hey guys, and welcome back to another cash stuffing. So my name is Carmen and I am a wife and mother of two, cash stuffer and budgeter. And this is my journey to honestly hold the reins on my finances and make sure that we are setting up the right future for our kids. So if that's something that interests you, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and follow along. All right, so today we are cash stuffing $1,655. So I'm kind of in a little bit of a new space today. So kind of work with me because it's a little higher than I usually work with. So I'm kind of having a little trouble making sure that everything's in frame, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. I have my cash breakdown sheet off to the side. This is a printable in my shop, and I'll leave that down below. But I'm going to be using this to kind of just get everything taken care of. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with my wallet binder first. Just make sure we are in frame. Awesome. And then these dashboards are also available in my shop as a digital as well as a physical item. So I'm just going to move these a little bit out. So first we are starting with coffee, and coffee is getting 25, and that is all it has. I kind of have been going on a little bit of a coffee rampage lately, so yeah. Dining out is empty. We actually went severely over budget on this last paycheck, so it's getting 250. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3 tens. So we have 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So I had to pull a lot from buffer for dining out to kind of take care of any of our expenses, as well as use my side hustle income to make sure that we're not taking out of savings or anything. So in fun, we are skipping, and it has 20 right now. Gas is getting 200. We have been actually very, very good with our gas lately, even with the prices being ridiculous. We've just been able to stay on top of that. So in gas now we have 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, and 80. So 380, which is great. So I may, next paycheck, I may just bring that down a little bit and be able to put money towards it somewhere else. So in groceries, we were left with $1, and I'm going to take this out for our dollar savings challenge, and we're going to be putting 450. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, and 3. So let's double count that. So you have 1, 52, 53, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So 450. And pretty much half of this is already gone with the groceries that we've done for this week. Household is getting 15. So now it has 25. Personal hygiene is also getting 15, and I'm going to take these ones out. 10 and 5. So now personal hygiene has 20, 30, 40, and 5. My spending, which I actually keep in my wallet. So this money is coming out, and this is going specifically to my February budget mom savings challenge. So I'm going to put that off to the side in a different area so I know. So this one stays in my wallet. I'm planning on updating my my wallet system so I can carry more cash envelopes with me. So be on the lookout for that. So that is my spending, and that's all it has, is just the 20. And then our buffer, which you can see is completely depleted, is getting 30. Okay, so then that takes care of our wallet binder. Next, we are moving into long-term savings. So for my annual pass, it is getting 70, and then I have to deposit this to be able to pay. So 51, 20, and 40. So my daughter and I both have annual passes for Disney. This is going to be the only year that we really do it, at least for now, because it's the last year that her brother's going to be free. So we did it this last year. So now for back to school, it's getting its usual 15. I really need to do a bill condensing in here because this envelope is getting huge. So you have 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 95, 200, 5, and 10. So 210 for back to school. My daughter is going to be starting middle school next year, and then my son will need new uniforms for his daycare because he is getting really small with those. Birthday is not getting anything, but I'm going to take the ones out. So we have 10 left in here. My emergency fund, we had to pull from this, so I'm going to take out my placeholder. I have to put other placeholders in here. I just haven't done that yet, but I am putting $20 in the emergency fund. So in the envelope, there's 25, but there's more of that in our savings account. Electronics is getting skipped. Mother-daughter trip is getting its usual 50, and so it has 100. This is for our mother-daughter trip for 2025. Medical is getting 20, and it has 30, which I believe is going to be taken out because we had 2 doctor visits and the copays are 15 each, so that is pretty much going to be coming out. Student loan is getting 200. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 450. So this will get paid at the end of the month. I still have a couple more days of tutoring, which is my side hustle income, to see if I can add more into that payment. Now we are going into subscriptions. So Amazon gets skipped because it is fully funded with 70. And then BJ's is getting 5. So it has 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 towards that. And that renews in October. So we should be getting close to that soon. And then our Walmart Plus is getting 5. And it has 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. The $5 that would usually go on Amazon is going to be going towards our month ahead binder. So that's where I'm going to be putting my extra 5. Valentine's Day is getting skipped because it just passed. The ink from this is transferring onto these, and I'm not happy with that. So the only 2 holidays that I'm stuffing are Easter, so that I can finish up with that. So it's getting 15. So it has 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, and 70. And then the 4th of July, we're going to go ahead and start saving for. So it is getting 5. So we had money left over, which is why this one has so much. So we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. I think I'm going to get this one to 100, and I think that'll be good. We'll see. So that's it for our long-term savings. And now we're going to jump into our sinking funds binder. So let's see. Our BJ's wholesale is getting 20. So now it has 40. Baby needs is getting 10. And we are pretty much good with diapers so far. We're trying to start potty training, but it is getting difficult for that one. Boat is getting skipped, but it has 20. Braces is getting 10. My daughter has her consult coming up in March to see, you know, what it's going to be for braces and all that stuff, and we'll get kind of a price range to go with that. So it has 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50 so far. And then clothing is getting 10, and that's all it has. Date night is getting 10. So it has 10, 20, 30, and 35. Disney is getting 10. I think we're gonna try to do a little trip coming up soon. So it has 20, 30, and 40. So this money is only for me to be spending in the park. So any foods in the park, any souvenirs, that's what it's used for. If we're staying the night, that'll come from my travel funds. Gifts is getting 25. We have a couple things coming up soon. We have a wedding for a friend of ours that's coming up in the next couple of weeks. And then we also have a 70th birthday party for another friend of like family friend of mine. And that's at the end of March. So we kind of need to bulk this one up. So we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and 65. I'm thinking 100 each. So I need to get this to at least 200. And then the last one that's getting stuffed in here is kids, and it's getting $10, and that's pretty much for my daughter's allowance. So that was it there. And now we're gonna move into my bigger binder here. So this houses like all of my car, Christmas, travel, house things. I got this idea from Kristen at Intentional Living. So I really liked it because these are the envelopes that have so many subsections. So it's just easier to keep them all in one. So car, the only thing that's getting stuffed is registration, and it's getting its usual 15. And I'm not gonna count all of these up, but registration itself has 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60, so 160. Christmas is getting a total of 70. So we are doing 10 in Sid, Julian, Javier, and for my nieces and nephews. So they should each be at 20, 30, 40, 50. They should each be at 60. So we have Sid that's getting that. And then Julian is getting a 10. Javier gets 10. And then the kids also get 10. For our Secret Santa, it gets 5. So it's at 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. And then decor and food should also be at 30 because they all get 5 as well. And then for other, which is kind of any miscellaneous other family members that we kind of forgot to budget for, and then the teacher gifts, it gets 15 because I want to have this one bulked up. I think I had it for 250 or 300 that I wanted to get it to. So you have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, and 80. So this one is getting pretty thick in here, so I really do need to do a cash condensing. I just got to figure out how I'm going to do it. I'll probably do it with my student loan money. I think we'll go from there. Maybe. So in home, I'm putting 25, and that's going into maintenance, which is what pays our cleaning lady. So we have 50, 70, 80, and 85. That's the only one that's getting stuff. And then for travel, it's getting 25 as well, and that's going into the spending category. We have our Dominican Republic trip that's gonna be coming up. Did I put a 20 where I wasn't supposed to? No. I'm missing a 20. Huh. Okay, I guess I'll find that later. So I'm gonna take, I wonder if I just miscounted. No, I'm just gonna do this. So this is what it is. I guess I put a 20, an extra 20 in somewhere where it didn't need an extra 20. All right. So it's 20 and then 5. I mean, it works out fine because it's the 5 that's left for my month ahead binder anyways. So we have 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, and 85. So again, we already booked our trip for Dominican Republic. So now we're just kind of getting all the money for any excursions that we're doing, because the flight and hotel is already paid for, as well as food and drinks because it's all inclusive. Okay, so now we're gonna go into, I'm gonna take these two out from here. So we're gonna first go into my month ahead binder where I'm adding 5, and I think I'm adding that one into TV. I'll find my marker later. So I'm adding 5 into here. So I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. And we're almost halfway with this one. I have two of my envelopes already completed, which is the security system and then our subscriptions. So that takes care of month ahead. And then we're gonna jump into savings challenges. So we are adding a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ones into our dollar savings challenge. And this is gonna be used for our month ahead binder at the end of the year. Okay, and then for our February savings challenge here, for the budget mom, I am adding in whatever was left for my spending. So I'm kind of doing the February one a little different. I have to look at what's left at the end of the month. But yeah, so far for February, we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and $30 here. And for those of you that did not watch my savings challenge video, all of these budget moms are going to be made as an extra payment towards my student loans. I think what I'm going to do is set it off as quarterly. So the first 3 months I'm going to use to make either an additional payment or, well, it's additional towards principal for my student loans, or I may just use it to help pay off the hospital bill for when I had my son, because that one's almost done. And that way I can go ahead and start putting that towards my student loan as well. But yeah, so that is everything today. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you are not already subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscription button below. It really does support me and my family and really helps us with our finances as well. And if you haven't checked out my shop, go ahead and check that out below as well. I have printables and physical items, as well as the cutest vinyl stickers as well. So check that out. And if you're not already following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.